I feel like absolute poop. So today's all you, dude. You're hosting. It's. I can't. I don't have that
I've been
energy
waiting.
today.
I've been waiting for this
But
moment,
I,
man.
I actually have to make sure you're ready. So let's. I gotta hear it. Come on. You know what I'm asking.
I don't know if I can. Okay, I got this. Okay, ready? What's going on, guys? Wait. I can do better. I can do better. All right.
One more chance.
Oi, what's going on, guys? It's Crocky over here. I think you can still host, don't you?
No.
What's going on, guys? It's Nick's Picks, but I am hosting today. Nick is a little under the weather, but you know what, Nick? It's okay. I was recovering, and you know what? They say laughter is the best form of medicine, and I couldn't think of anything more hilarious than Dallas losing after all they talked, all their fans talking all season long. I can't think of anything sweeter than them losing to the Niners after not knowing that you have to give the ball to the ref and running a QB draw with no timeouts
That
and
was
12
one of the
seconds.
weirdest endings to a game I think
But
I've
you
ever
know,
seen.
it's okay. So, and on top of that, I tried to go with Belichick. Didn't go my favor. They got absolutely wild. There was only really was two good games. It was really the Niners and Cowboys and the Raiders and the Bengals. Those are two very close games. But either way, Nick pulled more ahead. He pulled 3 points ahead. The score is now 229 to 220 in these picks. Nick, you're getting that lead, but don't worry. I'm coming for you still. It's not over. It's not over just yet.
So, like Ben said, guys, yeah, unfortunately, I am a bit under the weather. My nose is really stuffed up. I'm gonna have to edit out all my sniffles throughout the episode. I'm gonna try to keep them to a minimum for my sake. The divisional round is here. All the games are worth 4 points. We each will talk about two of them, but it really doesn't matter point wise. All of them are worth four, and then we will still have the 2 point conversion as well. So Ben being down 9 points, we've already talked about it. We have three picks that are going to be different uh, out of the four games. So this is a do or die week for Ben.
All right, we're kicking things off on Saturday with the Tennessee Titans, who were on the bye week last week. They had the number one seed going up against the Cincinnati Bengals. And the Bengals, honestly, they won on the skin of their teeth,
So
which
there
was
is one other thing I
wild.
want to bring up about the refs and about that whole Dak Prescott thing. There also was a ref mishap in the Bengals Raiders game in which Joe Burrow was running towards the sideline, almost stepped out of bounds, threw the ball. The ref blew the whistle while the ball was in the air, and then it was caught for a touchdown. By rule, because the whistle was blown in the air, the touchdown should not count. But the ref blew the whistle because he thought Joe Burrow stepped out of bounds. He had realized his mistake, but then came out and said that no, the whistle was blown after the catch, which was obvious bullshit. So that's another ref mishap that happened. But
Kind of sucks, but either way, it was still a good game, honestly. I still thought it was a good game. The Raiders weren't really stopping them on offense anyway, so I think they probably still could have scored there. But either way, I got the Titans going up against the Bengals here, and I have the Titans. This is one of the differing ones, beating the Bengals. And really, honestly, it was between this and another game that Nick will talk about next. But mainly because the reason why I'm picking the Titans is because Derrick Henry is back. Yes, he's been gone a while, but I still think when he's on the field, it's still a difference that you have to account for. You have to load the box because even if you say, oh, he might not be fully healthy, he could still run house on you. So I have the Titans win this one 28 to 24 over the Cincinnati Bengals. I think their dream season ends in the divisional round, but I also just think this will be a great game because both these teams can run the ball. I just think the Titans are better and they have a more balanced defense compared to the Cincinnati Bengals.
so my one seed that I'm going to be talking about is the Packers going up against the 49ers, and I'm going to keep this kind of short and sweet, guys, because I am sick. This is the one that we are not differing on, the one out of the four. We both do think that the Packers are going to beat the San Francisco 49ers. I just to me, I know there's like a curse with Aaron Rodgers against the 49ers, and specifically a curse with Aaron Rodgers getting past the NFC Championship game. But we were talking about it earlier. The Green Bay Packers are getting one of the better offensive linemen in the league and on their team back, along with, I think, Zadarius Smith. I'm not 100% sure on that, but one of their key defensive players I know is coming back. I just don't know if it was Zadarius Smith or the quarterback. But either way, I do think the Packers win this game. I have them winning 31-24 over the San Francisco 49ers. I think the 49ers have had a good season. I'm so happy that they beat the Cowboys, and I got to watch that on Nickelodeon too. So that was a treat for me. But yeah, 31-24 Packers over the 49ers.
All right, sticking with the NFC, it is my Super Bowl pick in the LA Rams going against the defending Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And you talk about the Packers getting their star offensive tackle coming back in the Packers. One of the Bucks star linemen in Tristan Wirfs, second-year player, looking like a great tackle. He is questionable. I'm not sure if he is. He was in a walking boot last week, so I'm not sure he's going to be in this game. But if he's out, that is a key thing for these Rams, and I still get the Ram. I still believe in the Rams. And, again, ride or die with this team at this point, but I have the Rams winning this one 30-24 over Tampa. I think Tampa is just too hurt to win. I think if they were fully healthy, like even if they didn't have Antonio Brown because of his drama, like if they had Chris Godwin and they had like a healthy O line, I think the Bucks would win this game. But because they are more hurt than the Rams, and the Rams just looked absolutely dominant against the Cardinals on Monday night. They looked like they were the only team that belonged on Monday night between them and the Cardinals. And because of that, I got the Rams again winning this game 30-24 over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I do have the Rams in the Super Bowl as my preseason pick, but I had to pick Tom Brady here. I mean,
It's hard to go
he's
against
burned
Brady.
me on that too many times. Plus, I was giving you one, so you know. All right, so arguably the game of the week, in my opinion, this is the AFC Championship. Even though I won't get the points for both teams being there, I I just think either of these teams could beat the Bengals or the Tennessee Titans. So to me, this is the AFC Championship. This is going to be the team that represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. The Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs in Kansas City. I know, but come on, it's my Super Bowl pick. I have to go with my Super Bowl pick, the Buffalo Bills. I have them winning in a high scoring game, 38 to 38-31 over the Kansas City Chiefs. Look, the Buffalo Bills went up against the New England Patriots in the wild card round, and in their first 7 possessions, put up 7 touchdowns. That's insane. And I know the Kansas City Chiefs absolutely demolished the Pittsburgh Steelers, but I mean, not so arguably, the Buffalo Bills win is a little bit more impressive. So if the Buffalo Bills can keep that heat going into Kansas City, I think they have a legitimate shot. I know this is going to be a tough win. I know this is going to be one that might come back to bite me, but I gotta go with my Super Bowl pick, the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo fans, Ben's gonna pick against you again, so that normally works in your favor. So hopefully we can get you guys into the AFC Championship in a very winnable game against either Tennessee or Cincinnati.
All right, we move on to the 2-point conversion, and strange events, I go first. Yay! I'm going to the 1 seed in the Tennessee Titans, and Derrick Henry being back. I think he's going to come back in a big way, but not too much. I think they're still going to try and limit him because he's still coming back from a foot injury that took him out for half the year. But also remember, when this man's healthy, in 8 games, he almost had 1,000 yards. So like, kind of hard to slow this man down. But I think he's just going to have at least 100 yards rushing and 1 touchdown on the ground for the Titans. I think just give it slow, which is weird to say that 100 yards and a touchdown is slow for anyone, but I do think they'll keep him on a pitch count. He can grind out those yards, and in the goal line, it's hard to stop him there. So Derrick Henry, at least 100 yards rushing and 1 rushing touchdown again in a win over the Cincinnati Bengals.
All right, for my 2 point conversion, I'm going to go a little bit more extreme than that. Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes, arguably two of the best quarterbacks in the league. They're going at each other, and like I said, that's the AFC Championship, in my opinion. These are the two best teams in the AFC fighting. So I think the two best quarterbacks in the AFC are going to go off. I think 800 yards and 8 touchdowns between Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen uh, this weekend. I think it's just going to be an absolute offensive bloodbath, and I'm excited to watch it. I'm looking forward to that one. All right, do you want me to do the outro, or how do you want to do this?
I think I got something.
Okay, go for it.
All right, that's Nick's picks with me, Ben. I'm coming up strong still. I'm actually recovering from being sick. And maybe I handed you the sickness, even though
You
we
know
were
what?
never near each other.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in like
A
a month
while.
at least, but
Yeah, but it is what it is. The score is 29 or 229, excuse me, 229 to 220. Nick is leading, but again, those three differing picks that we have could mean the difference this week. Like I said, I am hanging on life support. I'm hanging by a thread in my personal opinion. I think if I even get two of these different ones, I don't feel confident in the NFC Championship game. But we'll see what happens. Nick, you got anything left to say as I toss it to you for the closing remarks?
this feels weird, but at the same time, like I kind of liked it. I was
Now you see how it's
I
like with
didn't
me
really
when I
have
can
to
just kind of
do.
just sit here and like chill, and now it's like,
Yeah, but I still have to edit it.
well, that's your problem, not mine. Anyway, have a great one, guys. Peace.
Deuces.